I'm Beverly Orr. Welcome to TV7 News on this President's Day 1992. The Davis Chamber of Commerce conducted their annual banquet at the Turner Falls Banquet Room Saturday evening and installed Jeff Hammock as the new 1992 Chamber President. Chuck Tollefson was the keynote speaker for the event, and he emphasized the importance of Maury County's attempt to purchase the Arbuckle Wilderness. We also want to express our thanks to the Davis BPW for the excellent dinner they provided for the event. Outstanding Member Award was given to Lou Insminger in recognition of her work with the Honey Creek Emporium. We'll see a bit of the banquet right now.
Perfect.
You got a lot too.
Here's yours.
So Burke was right there with me when we was getting that thing renovated. There was some Wednesday nights when everybody went to church for me and him, and we went out there and worked. We had a lot of help from a lot of people, just like you said, and thank you all.
Tommy Jean Oliver.
Chamber of Commerce, I will actively support and promote the community of Davis and the businesses within Davis. There's a lot to offer. The businesses have a lot to offer for us, and there are several good things about Davis. Secondly, I would like to support Maury County. There are several good things about Maury County. The Arbuckle Mountains, the Arbuckle Lake, and we're the only county in the state of Oklahoma that has a national park. And there are several other amenities and various things throughout the county that make up Maury County that I think we should be proud of. I would like to say, as Chamber President, I'd like to see our membership increase. Whether it's one individual or one new business or a current business that's not a member of the Davis Chamber of Commerce, I would like to see us grow by one. But I'm going to make it a challenge to each current member of the Davis Chamber of Commerce to go out to solicit one new member. And if we can do that, we can double our size. And I know it's a cliche, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. And I'm sure everybody's heard it. But you're only as strong as your weakest link. And if we can increase our membership.
Well, it looks like 1992 will be a great year for the Davis Chamber. We wish them a very prosperous 1992 under their new president, Jeff Hammock. Also, Sunday afternoon, the Sulphur BPW held their annual Heart Fund Tea at the Artesian Bed and Breakfast Facility located at 1022 West 12th from 2 until 4 p.m. This is the home of Tom and Karen Bird. It was built in 1904, and it has a lot of the original woodwork that was in the home. It is a beautiful Victorian home. What we're seeing now, it looks like look into... Let's see if I can get this right. I was there. I should know. Okay, this is one of the rooms. This is the bromide room. This room accommodates 2 people. It has a private bath. As you can see, everything is decorated in a Victorian style. This is the kitchen area for the front. And it was a very prosperous event. The Heart Fund collected well over $400. So it turned out to be a very great event for everyone concerned. Okay, in our community calendar, February 18th is Super Tuesday, and Sulphur School District will be voting on an important bond election for the purpose of building a new 7th and 8th grade facility. This is necessary for the expansion of the school programs here in Sulphur, according to the school supporters. February 19th, the Delta offices announced the distribution for commodities in the Garvin County area. Residents of Lindsay, Elmore City, Wynnewood, Stratford, Maysville, and Paoli will pick up their supplies at the local senior citizen centers. And in Hennepin, they will be at the Wingo Grocery and at the Delta offices in Pauls Valley. February 24th is the date set for the American Red Cross Bloodmobile, which will be at the Sulphur High School cafeteria from 2 until 6 p.m. We'll have more on that a little bit later. Also that evening at the Davis High School Auditorium, the Area County 4-H Share the Fun program will be presented. February 29th, the OSU Extension Office in Maury County, in association with the St. Jude's Children's Hospital, will offer a special ride-a-thon. This will involve the riding of horses, and anyone interested in doing that may contact the Extension office at 622-3016. Mark Melton of the Davis Student Senate will give the Davis High School report.
I'm Mark Melton with the Davis Student Senate, and I'm going to report to you the calendar events for the next 2 weeks at Davis High School. Today, on the 17th, there is a junior high basketball game here against Velma, and it begins at 6:30. Tuesday, the 18th, there's a high school basketball game against Long Grove, and it's here. And the 19th, Wednesday, failing notices go out. Thursday, the 20th, it's college night, and it begins at 7 o'clock. And sophomores will order class rings. And the 21st and the 22nd is a district basketball tournament. The 24th is 4-H Share the Fun. It's in our auditorium at 7 p.m. And the 25th on Tuesday, there's a vocal rehearsal at 6 o'clock. On the 27th, there's vocal rehearsal at 6 o'clock, and there's a PTA meeting at 7. And the 28th, the regional basketball tournament begins, and Key Club lock-in at the YMCA is at 7 o'clock for honor students. And the 22nd of February, there is a Colgate speech tournament. Thank you.
Roy Province with the Murray County OSU Extension Office gave Bill an update about the formation of the Murray County Cattlemen's Association.
Roy, you had quite a gathering at the Fair Barn last night, didn't you?
Well, not just me. It was a whole group of people who put this thing together. We were trying to organize a Murray County Cattlemen's Association, and I believe there were 96 people in attendance last night, so I was really proud of the number of people that did show up.
That is a real fine attendance. That's one of the best you've ever had, isn't it?
Yes, I'd say it was the largest one that we've ever had locally from Murray County. We've had some that's brought in some other people from out of county a few years ago, but this is the largest we've had of Murray County people.
Well, from all the people sitting down and eating, looks like they had a very enjoyable time. You had a good menu, right?
We had calf fries.
Okay.
And we need to say thanks to Bill Chitwood Dairy for furnishing some calf fries, and also to Bob Dulaney and to Bill Jacobs here at the old Turner Ranch for furnishing calf fries. It worked out real good. Need to really stress the bankers. We asked the banks to cook the calf fries for us. They were the cooks. So Tom Roberts just jumped right in, and I mean, I owe him one. He did an excellent job of cooking the fries. Him, Jim Pratt, Mike Bradley, Phil Key, Joe Butts, Jim McClure, and David Allen even come out and got in there.
They don't sound like cooks, do
they? When they got out there, I was debating on it, but I tell you, I believe I heard more compliments on the chefs last night than I have in any.
You gotta be kidding.
No, I'm not.
Really?
They cooked those fries to the T. It worked out great. Everybody was pleased with it. It was amazing. I mean, no, not. Yeah. Well, I knew the bankers could do it. They did a good job.
That was great. Well, I tell you what, it's great for them to donate their time like that.
Oh, it was, and well, should have given them an opportunity to talk a little bit to the people. I say that, and man alive, it was busy. We had about 75 pounds of calf fries when we started, and there were 2 small bags, small bags, left over when we got through. And I mean, so everybody should have went away full.
Well, who was your MC?
Pat Howell started the program off and emceed the program for us. He did a good job talking, introducing people that work. I want you to know that the bankers did get a real big hand, and then Bob Drake came up and made a comment or two about them, and they got another big hand. So we were really proud of our cooks. Can't go on with that too much. Need to say thanks to Debbie and to Beverly, my co-workers over at the office. I wasn't feeling too good yesterday morning, and started out there, and
your voice is a little.
Oh, I tell you,
this morning.
Been a little bit off. But they came out and set up tables for me, and You know, it's
Did a
great.
marvelous job.
It's great to have coworkers like that that'll just come out and pitch right in and help you out when you do need some help. Pat introduced everybody that was there that needed to be introduced. Danny Hilliard showed up. Appreciate Danny for showing up and coming out. Wanda Shiplett representing the A&M Feeds, and also Sherry Howell, the Hilltop feed store out here, and also Tracy Dunn with Dunn's Agri Center. So nearly all of our feed stores were represented out there, and we're glad to hear it. Gerald Callahan talked about the some legislation that was coming up in Congress, in the state, in our state Congress and representatives and whatever, our state houses, and things that are going to affect the cattle industry. And I think after we got through talking, the group decided then that we need to keep up to date with what's going on in the legislature so that we can be able to maybe talk to our representatives, talk to our senators, and let them know how we feel about something. It was surprising of some of the things that they talked about last night, trying to build an overpass for mole crickets up by Tulsa because the mole cricket is nearly extinct. And this is something that, well, I can understand trying to keep things from going extinct, but if there is really no real benefit for them, we throw away old shoes when they get wore out. So that's the way I feel about it. Gerald did a good job on it. Right now, I cannot tell you, I'll put it in my paper, but I will bring up the date of who was elected the representatives of the district. We had 2 representatives.
So you did get organized.
We did get organized. We have 2 representatives from each of the county commissioners' districts, and then we have 1 person at large. So we have 7 members of the Cattlemen's Association elected. So I was really pleased with it.
Well, that is good, because that was the aim of your meeting, I know, that you wanted to get organized.
We had a good laugh, though, last night. Harold and Nelda Tyler runs the Davis Arctic Locker plant in Davis. I don't know if they call it the Arctic Locker plant now or not, but that was what it was called. I think it's Tyler's Locker plant now, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I visited with them earlier, and they said they would donate something as a door prize. And it turned out to be a ham, and here we are at a beef cattle meeting. So we had to put a little humor in it, and everybody enjoyed it. Sherry Wolf won the ham, so we were real pleased with the total program, Bill.
Well, I tell you what, Roy, thank you for coming into the studio and giving us an update on this, and I'm glad you got organized, and keep us up on that.
Thank you, Bill.
Jane Chadwick and Janet Gibson will be up with us next, right after these commercials.
This is my friend Bob's new truck, 4th vehicle from Perry and Rogers. Is he satisfied? What do you think? My brother looked all over the city, finally bought this Mercury from Perry and Rogers in Pauls Valley. They have a big selection? What do you think? My cousin bought this Lincoln from Perry and Rogers, said they offered him the lowest price. Is he happy? What do you think? Now this is my new Escort. My girlfriend thinks it's sexy. Does that make me happy? What do you think?
Come see us at Perry & Rogers Ford Lincoln Mercury in Pauls Valley. It's True Value Days at Cooper's in Davis. Save on this 12-volt air compressor with 200 PSI in work light, $19.99. All Echo spatulas and spoons, 2 for $3. Great savings on this new 3/8-inch cordless drill from Master Mechanic. 16-channel programmable scanner from Uniden, $99.99. And if you need a helping hand, try the incredible Workmate from Black & Decker for only $79.99. Don't miss these and other savings during True Value Days at Cooper's Napa True Value in Davis.
No place hot like Sonic. Gee, I'm really ready for something different. I think I'll have...
We always have steak and taters, right, Pa?
Yeah, a chicken fried steak sandwich.
Taters. Don't forget tater tots, Pa.
Hey, what a great idea. Steak and taters, only $2.49.
Here's your steak and taters, Mr. Avalon.
Now, Pa, settle down.
No place hot like Sonic.
Don't miss the Steak and Taters special right now at Sonic in Davis, Pauls Valley, Sulphur, and Wynnewood.
Janet Carter and Jane Chadwick with the Red Cross Bloodmobile from Maury County stopped by the studios and made an announcement about the Bloodmobile's visit to Sulphur and the Maury County area.
Hello, I'm Janet Carter from OG&E.
And I'm Jane Chadwick with Chickasaw Telephone Company. And we're here today as volunteers for the American Red Cross Blood Services. Janet and I are co-chairmen for Maury County Blood Services, and we want to let each of you know that we have our Bloodmobile coming up on February the 24th, which is Monday, from 2 to 6 p.m. at the Sulphur High School cafeteria. And we want everyone to come out and donate their blood. It's such a critical time right now. There is a nationwide blood shortage due to, I believe, the Desert Storm crisis and other factors. The American Red Cross draws most of their blood, or their biggest supply, from the military. Right now, every military personnel that's come back from the Persian Gulf has been deferred for 1 year from donating blood because they don't know what kind of parasites or whatever they might have come in contact with. So right now that is one of the many reasons that there is a nationwide blood shortage. And we just want to urge everyone to come out on Monday at the high school cafeteria and donate their blood.
In thinking this morning about what to say on this, I thought a lot about what the Red Cross does. Not only are they involved in blood services and supplying blood to hospitals in this region and throughout the country, but the Red Cross does so many more things. Fortunately, through here, we've never had to have the Red Cross come in and set up emergency shelter due to a tornado or flood, or provide food or clothing for fires. But that is part of what the Red Cross does internationally, not just in the United States, but all over the world. They were also involved in negotiations in the Persian Gulf with the exchange of the prisoners. So in supporting the Red Cross and their blood services, you're also supporting them in the many other things that they do. And it is strictly volunteer as far as their blood donations. They do not pay anywhere for blood that is donated. So I feel real strongly about the Red Cross and overall what it does to provide help to everyone that needs it. And also I was thinking about what would happen if everyone quit donating blood. You know, we're all scared about the AIDS and catching AIDS, and there is a lot of people that are still confused about the fact that you can get AIDS from donating blood, but it's just not so. You cannot get it from donating blood. True, it has been proven that you can get it from a blood transfusion, and I think a lot of people have been scared by that to quit donating. But if you have to have blood in an emergency situation, the Red Cross is there to supply that blood. But if everyone quit, then what would happen as far as people needing blood in an emergency situation? You know, you can, in certain instances, if you know that you're going to need blood, you can either give your own or you can have your family members donate for you, but that's not always the case. If you have to have it in an emergency, you need it then. You can't wait. So if you stop to think about what would happen if everyone was scared to donate or didn't take the time to donate, it's really scary to think what would happen if that happened. So we do encourage everyone to go out and donate at our Bloodmobile, and not only to help yourself possibly, but to help others.
Mm-hmm. And we might also want to mention, Janet, about our blood supplies. There is no man-made substitute for blood. It cannot be reproduced in any other way. It has to come from a human. And right now this shortage is so great. A lot of your larger hospitals around the area have only been doing emergency type surgeries. The selective surgeries have been canceled because of the blood shortage. And we just really want everyone to consider, if you can give blood every 56 days, and if every person gave only twice a year, we would have twice as much blood as we do now.
More than twice, because from a town the size of Sulphur, 4,000 to 5,000 people, at each of our blood mobiles, we get less than 100 people that come to donate. So we're really not getting a good turnout for a town this size. We can do better. We just need to get more people involved and more people to help. We're a compassionate town, and we'll turn out for anything when one of our own needs help. And we don't know when one of our own is going to need this blood, so we need to have it there and have it ready. And if you're nervous about it and don't know what happens, come down and watch. We'd be glad for you to just come and watch. Bring your children and let them see what happens and what it takes to donate blood. It's about a 45-minute to an hour process, and it's also kind of a mini physical. They do have a questionnaire that they go over with you, the Red Cross nurses. They take your blood pressure and your temperature and check for anemia. So in a way, it's a little mini physical. And you will be deferred if something is wrong. One of those items kicks out as being not right. So they are very careful about medications that you might be on, and that would be deferral in some instances, but they will go over that with you. So it's really painless. It's not very hard.
It's true. And we might want to mention also the American Red Cross is having a blood mobile in Davis on March the 16th at the PE room at the Davis schools from 2 to 6 p.m. So if you can't make it on the 24th at Sulphur, you will have a chance to go to Davis on March the 16th.
Okay. And if you have any questions or would like to make an appointment for our blood mobile on the 24th, you can contact me at 622-2739, or Jane is at Chickasaw telephone 622-2111. Please come out and donate. We need your help.
Next, we'll have the results of some high school basketball games right after this.
At Sooners in Sulphur, Davis, and Tishomingo, you'll find thousands of prices lowered. Sooners is making a stand against these hard economic times by buying smart and passing the savings on to you. We hope these price reductions will help you on your total budget and give you the power to create those well-rounded meals just like always. You'll find these price reductions all throughout the store, so come in today and check them out at Sooner Foods in Sulphur, Davis, and Tishomingo. Made in America means Chevrolet, and Chevrolet means quality. More and more foreign cars are taking a back seat to American cars, and Chevrolet is the front runner, offering efficient, smooth-running engines, user-friendly bodies and frames, and intelligent designed interiors. David Foster Chevrolet is here to deliver that product with courteous, caring salespeople. We've been serving Southern Oklahoma for over 20 years and know what it takes to keep our customers happy. Come see us for the best financing on all models. David Foster Chevrolet in Davis. At Steppin' Out Western Wear, just east of Pauls Valley, you'll find all the name brands in Western Wear you know and trust. Names like Rocky Mountain, Lee, Red Wing, Justin, Nakona, Resistol, Wrangler, Tony Lama, and more. At Steppin' Out, we have the largest selection in Southern Oklahoma of boots, hats, shirts, and accessories like belts, buckles, bolos, and bandanas. At Steppin' Out, we want to make sure you look your best, so come in today and see the latest arrivals at Steppin' Out Western Wear.
Well, on Friday night, the Sulphur Bulldogs hosted the Marlow Outlaws in a tough battle. The Lady Bulldogs handled the Outlaws, but it wasn't easy. Final score was Sulphur 52 to Marlow's 44 points. And in the boys' matchup, the Bulldogs squeaked out a win with 49 points to 44 for Marlow. Congratulations to Sulphur's ball teams. In a Garvin County rivalry game, the Wynnewood Savages hosted the Pauls Valley Panthers in a rematch of strength and endurance. Coach Ward's Savages outlasted the Lady Panthers 57 to 31. And Coach Shaw saw a different type of ball game than previously with the Pauls Valley Panthers. It was a seesaw battle with the Panthers coming out from a 9-point deficit in the third period to be on top at the buzzer with a score of 63-57. In a rare Saturday evening game, the Davis Wolves hosted the Medill Wildcat team. The Lady Wolves put into place a well-planned defensive attack, but in the final outcome, the Wildcats were on top with a score of 56-35. The boys' game was a real barn raiser. The battle went to the wire with the Wildcats on top once again with a score of 68-66. The next scheduled games for this area will be Tuesday evening with the Sulphur Bulldogs traveling to Pauls Valley, and Davis will host a strong team from Lone Grove. District playoffs begins this Friday with Sulphur hosting the area playoffs against Dixon and Pauls Valley. The Wynnewood Savages travel to Dibble, and the Davis Wolves will face Maud in the first round action at Vanoss. We'll have our early week forecast up right after this.
You'll find a genuine caring spirit at Clegg Funeral Home in Sulphur. When you're in need, we're here to help with all the arrangements and do everything we can to help things go smoothly. We offer the finest in quality monuments and prepaid funerals. We are a strong supporter in the school system and ask that you do your part in supporting our greatest asset, our kids. If you have any questions or need information, please call us at 622-2121. Clegg Funeral Home in Sulphur. You'll find our prices can't be beat. Roy Wilson Factory Outlet open Monday through Friday 8 till 4:30 and Saturday 9 to 1. Visa and MasterCard accepted.
On this President's Day, February 17th, the sunrise was at 7:11. Sunset is expected at 6:14. Today we're having mostly sunny skies, very windy. They're still receiving lots of rain over there, especially in the northern part of California. And it's starting to dry out just a little bit in the southern part, which is a relief to them, I'm sure. Right now we have a low pressure front that has moved through our area, changing our winds from the south-southwest to the northwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour, gusts even being reported up to around 30 miles an hour. There is lake wind advisory out in effect right now. Tonight we're expecting it to be fair and cooler. Temperature should be around 41 degrees. Today we're expecting a high of 67, but that's all going to change when that front comes through, or as that front has come through. It'll start dropping. Tomorrow we'll expect it to be mostly sunny and cooler with a very slight chance of rain, but more likely dry because of all the high pressure system that we have through here. It will continue to be windy with winds continuing from the northwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour, high of 59 degrees. And that will be the day of the full moon. Tuesday, full moon, 59 degrees, 35, partly cloudy skies, so it'll probably be pretty bright tomorrow night. Then Wednesday, we're expecting it to be mostly sunny, high of 55 degrees, low of 37. And then Thursday, a high of 64, a low of 42 as the temperatures rise back up. That's all our weather for today. We'll see you tomorrow.
TV7 is on the air, brought to you over the Harmon Cable System, serving Sulphur, Davis, Roth, and Elmore City.
Well, it all started after my car here began to act up on me. It had spit and sputter. It was hard to start. A buddy of mine suggested that I fill up with super clean unleaded gasoline from Phillips 66. I did, and it worked. Now it starts right, and it runs right. The problem wasn't my new car. It was my old gasoline.
Good things for cars and the people who drive them.
Cooper's in Davis is truly Murray County's one-stop general store, and we'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to all our customers. Thank you for your good word when people ask about our store and services, and thank you for shopping locally, helping make Davis a stronger community. You can count on us to be here when you need us, and we'll continue to make Cooper's the best place to shop. Cooper's True Value and Napa Auto Parts, 207 East Main in Davis. You'll find our bag full at Harmon Cable, full of quality entertainment like TNN, the Discovery Channel, CNN, USA, the Weather Channel, HBO, Disney, TBS, Showtime, and more. If you have any questions about these and other services, please call us. We're here to help make your cable viewing the best. We've changed over the years, and we'll continue to change to keep up with what our customers want. Harmon Cable Communications, serving Sulphur, Davis, Roth, and Elmore City. Serving South Central Oklahoma with area news, weather, and sports is TV7 News, with studios in Sulphur and Pauls Valley.
Hello, this is Bill Mayo, and welcome to TV7 News. A bill on the House floor today is one of concern for our area, as it will, if approved, provide a 4-lane road connecting western Oklahoma and eastern Oklahoma. As you can see on our computer map here, this road will start at Woodward, down through Snyder to Lawton, over to Duncan, over to Sulphur, connecting in with the Davis-Sulphur Road, and our infamous 2-lane road to Ada, which will be expanded to 4-lane, on up to Henrietta and I-40. This will really be a boon for our center and will really help everybody in southern Oklahoma. The feasibility study passed the Oklahoma Transportation Committee by a voice vote and is currently before the full House of Representatives. We'll keep you posted on this because this is vital for our area. In the community calendar, today is Super Tuesday, and the Sulphur School District is voting on a new bond issue in support of a building program, hopefully to expand the education program by having a 7th and 8th grade facility. As of news time, we only had 45 people voting at the high school precinct, and voting has been very slow this morning, so expected to pick up this afternoon and this evening. Also, Wanda McBee, Election Board Secretary for Maury County, advised those wishing absentee ballots for the March 10th election should now apply for them, because the deadline for these ballots to be in are March the 4th. And she reminds that persons need not have a reason to request the absentee ballots. On February the 19th, the Delta offices will distribute commodities in Garvin County at the local Senior Citizen Center in Maysville, Lindsay, Paola, Elmore City, Wynnewood, and Stratford, and at the Wingo Grocery in a Hennepin, and the Delta offices in Pauls Valley. At the same time, the Inca offices in Maury County will distribute commodities on the following dates: Wednesday, February 19th in Sulphur from 9 to 4 at their facility on North 14th Street, and in Daugherty from 9 to 3 at the Sulphur Senior Citizen Center. February the 20th, Davis High School will sponsor College Night beginning at 7 p.m. at the high school. This is an excellent opportunity for parents of graduating seniors to preview several options facing the graduates of 1992. According to Cheryl Armatron, DHS counselor, she has several colleges and universities confirmed for the annual event. On February the 21st, Ozark Jubilee will perform one night only at the Arbuckle Ballroom beginning at 7 p.m. and tickets are available at our offices in Pauls Valley and here at Sulphur, at the First National Bank in Davis and the Chamber in Davis. And they're expecting a good turnout, so be sure and call early and get your tickets now. Also, the American Red Cross Bloodmobile will be at the Sulphur High School cafeteria on the same date from 2 to 6 p.m. On Thursday, February the 21st, remember now, that's the Inca Supplies here in Sulphur and Davis. All righty, Debbie Sharp, we had a fine interview on the OSU Extension Office, announced the approaching dates of Share the Fun, and we want to hear that from her right now.
Welcome to the Extension Office. We'd like to talk to you just a little bit about some things that are going on in a 4-H program. And that one big activity that we're having in the month of February is called Share the Fun. This is a great opportunity for kids from all the schools and clubs across our county to come together and do exactly what they say it is, share the fun. They have some real cute little acts, some talent, lots of real cute things that they share with people. Of course, parents and grandparents love to come, and we'd like to invite you all to come and be with us. Share the Fun will be held on February the 24th at 7 o'clock p.m. in the Davis Auditorium. We charge a small admission fee of $1 for adults and 50 cents for students, and that helps go into our County 4-H program to buy ribbons and trophies and things that we need to keep our program going. We probably will have about 400 or 500 people in attendance watching that evening, and then we have usually 20 or so acts, so it's a lot of fun. We'd like to encourage you to come out and be part of the group and see our kids perform and help them get their start. And one time it was mentioned that Reba McIntyre got her beginning at Share the Fun, so who knows, the next one may be here in Murray County waiting for you to come and watch. So we'll see you on February 24th at 7 o'clock at the Davis Auditorium for the 4-H Share the Fun.
We'll have an interview with the city manager, Winnie Wood, right after these commercials.
When you want Tex teamed up with Mex, get it together at Taco Mayo for just 32 cents old. Tex means tacos. Taco Mayo tacos are stuffed with seasoned ground beef, topped with tangy cheese and crisp lettuce, and cost less money, oh. Libby, the Mex and Tex-Mex is 32 centavos en su taco. You got it! Taco Mayo. Tex and Mex for Taco Mayo, where Tex-Mex tacos are just 32 cents old. Taco Mayo.
Only at Taco Mayo, West Broadway in Sulphur. At First National Bank, we'll be the first to admit that saving money is not that easy. With all the different types of accounts available, things can get a little confusing. But that's what we're here for. At First National Bank, we want to make sure your funds are in the right accounts, drawing the highest interest available. We care about our customers, and that's probably why we've been here since 1895. First National Bank of Davis, member FDIC.
Ozarks Country!
Get a taste of the Ozarks at the Arbuckle Ballroom, February 21st. Come see Campbell's Ozark Country Jubilee straight from Branson, Missouri. Enjoy a professionally produced country music show that's been continuous for 19 years. There'll be one performance only, Friday, February 21st, 7:30 p.m. at the Arbuckle Ballroom west of Davis. Tickets in advance are $8 adult, $5 a child, and are available at Davis Chamber of Commerce and tv7 offices in Pauls Valley and Sulphur.
John Santee, the city manager, Winnie Wood, give an interview with Steve on the upcoming city council events, and let's hear that right now.
Hi, everybody. We're here with city manager Winnie Wood, John Santee, and John, you guys trying to make me laugh over here before we start this interview. That's rough. We wanted to get with you. You had your city council meeting the other night and had several things on the agenda. One of them being, I think you basically gave an update on all the city improvements that y'all have done, which are considerable, and some of the things y'all still had yet to make.
Oh, yeah, we did, Steve. We talked about the improvements we've made out at the water treatment plant and out at the wastewater treatment plant. And we were looking forward to the 93 water, basically what the 93 water treatment standards are going to require. And we've come a long way with what we've got over there, but we're trying to meet the 93 standards ahead of time. And since the council meeting, I received a letter from the Water Resources folks about the new EPA standards and telling us that our turbidity, which is a measure of the cloudiness of the water, is going to have to be down to 0.5 by 1 June of 93. At the current time, it's 1. And to give you and the rest of the folks an idea how stringent this is, distilled water is a 0.2 turbidity. So we've got to get almost as good as distilled water. And to do that, you've got to make sure your filters are operating absolutely to the maximum, and your clarifier, all the little bits and pieces in the system are working. And we've got just about everything there. We're working on the filters now, working with our filter media, trying to improve it.
Y'all also, y'all were talked a little bit at the city council meeting about improving some of the safety features around, you know, hard hats and so forth and so on.
Yes, we did. And from this side of the fence, you drop over into the OSHA side of the house, which is Occupational Safety and Health Administration, I believe. And there you get into hard hats, safety shoes, gloves, eye protection, and for example, when you're out mowing grass with your lawnmower, you may not think much about it, but you need to have eye protection, you need to have ear protection, you need to be real careful about getting your toes under the lawnmower, make sure all the safety items are in place there.
That's something that y'all will be kind of stressing then to the city employees real quick, huh?
We're working on it right now, and we're trying to get it across to the folks how important these items are. It's something that you don't normally think about, but when a wrench falls on your head from a bucket truck or something of that nature, then it suddenly becomes real important.
You talked a little bit, I know, during the meeting about a couple of things concerning the police department. One, a telephone, I believe, for the, was it the emergency, and then I think a police car.
Right. Under the new ADA standards, if you have an emergency phone area, such as our emergency services dispatchers, you have to have what they call a TDD, which is a telephone device for the deaf, I believe. It's basically a telephone for the hearing impaired, so they can, if they run across an emergency, they can call it in.
Now, that's strictly for the police department's use, is that right?
Right, that is for the emergency services area.
Y'all looking at another police vehicle also?
Right, the council has had me go talk to Reynolds Ford up in Oklahoma City. They are the people that have the state contract on mid-sized police cars this year, so we're looking at getting a new Taurus police car for the guys.
All right. Now, the last time we visited with you, we was talking about y'all just getting your, just about to get your link system in. Now, you've got that in down there at the City Hall, but y'all are now looking forward to maybe getting another computer system for, I guess it's the rest of the records and so forth down there.
Correct. We have the link system down at the police department, and we're looking at a new financial management system for City Hall. At the current time, each area in City Hall, the city clerk, the billing clerk, payroll, and the court, each has a PC or personal computer. So if you need to know something from one of the areas, you have to go to that area, and we're looking at putting in a central processing unit and having the stuff that we have currently interfaced with the central processing unit, so you can access more than one area from your own desk.
Without having to get up and go into somebody else's office and get them out doing what they're doing.
Right, and we will try to maintain the PCs so that the individual, say the city clerk, can have desk unique items in her PC and work with that, but when she needs something out of the CPU, she can do what they call hotkey, which is punch a certain series of keys and come out of PC mode and go into the CPU and work in that area, then come back to her PC and do whatever she needs to do with her desk unique items.
All right, well, upgrading the little things around the city here, took care of some things that will help as far as the EPA and the OSHA and everybody else, and then get a little something for the city too.
We're trying, and while we're at it, I'd like to put in a plug for our Mayfest. We had our first annual Mayfest last year, and now we're getting ready for the second annual Mayfest. The plans are already in the works, and looking at bringing people in for it. And
what day that is?
I don't have a date right off the top of my head, but it will be advertised.
All right, y'all look forward to that. Let's go back to the studio now.
John Ivana Ursum of the Murray County Homemakers Extension was in our office and about the awards assembly, and we'll be right back with her interview right after this commercial break.
For the best deal in the Valley on new or used cars and trucks, see Robert or Royce at Royce Freeman Auto Center, Highway 19 and I-35. Come in today and see all the new 92 models, and we'll show you how easy it is to trade in and trade up. At Royce Freeman Auto Center, we pride ourselves on our friendly staff and quality service and parts center. For the best in Chevrolet, Geo, Oldsmobile, Cadillac, and Jeep Eagle, it's all right here at Royce Freeman Auto Center, Highway 19 and I-35 in Pauls Valley. And remember, we are the competition. David's Food Center and Pharmacy makes the perfect combination for your shopping convenience. We've been here many years serving Garvin and Murray County customers with the best groceries and quality prescriptions. We're proud to serve our community and make it our job to offer you the best in meats, produce, dairy, and dry goods. with free delivery Monday through Saturday. And don't forget our 24-hour emergency pharmacy service and now free delivery to the Elmore City area each Wednesday. David's Food Center and Pharmacy just east of Wynnewood. Keep in touch with help from Chickasaw Personal Communications. For mobile radios, pagers, and cellular phones, Chickasaw Personal Communications has the service you need. Quality and effective communications is a must in today's business world, and we can help customize your communication needs. Wide area pagers with various alert modes, cellular phones with coverage expanding rapidly, and Motorola radios for every application. Chickasaw Personal Communications is here with sales, service, and installations.
Giovanna Urson stopped by our studio, and she's with the Murray County Homemakers Extension, and she gave us an update on upcoming events, and we want to hear that right now.
Well, Giovanna, you certainly had a marvelous program in attendance yesterday, didn't you, at Wynnewood?
Yes, we did. We had our annual Spring Achievement Council meeting. We had 46 there.
46?
We met in Wynnewood at the Wynnewood Steakhouse, which was a new trial thing for us, and everyone really seemed to enjoy it.
Delicious.
It certainly was. The banquet room was set up lovely for us.
Well, I know Corrine up there, and she really takes care of you real good when you have that. Okay. Well, what did you do? You had some outstanding winners and different people and programs coming up and everything?
We had a full day of recognition, and we set some goals for 1992. We recognized our outstanding group of the year. There are 7 groups in Murray County, and our outstanding group went to Oaklawn. That was for their work that they did in 1991.
Okay, what did they do?
Well, it was based on attending leaders' lessons, committee meetings, bringing all this back to their group, their projects that they've done throughout the year. They participated in the teddy bear program, where we put teddy bears in the emergency vehicles in Murray County. The Littlest Angel, where we provide clothing garments to the funeral homes in Murray County, and various programs supporting 4-H. Is a big program.
There's so many of these projects that y'all do that people don't know about it. And it's so nice to hear you tell about the teddy bear and the Littlest Angel program. And I know you want to get people involved in that. And I think it's an ongoing program all the time.
Is community involvement and to make our community a better place to live.
Sure. Well, who were these winners? You had certain winners that outstanding?
Well, our outstanding rookie of the year, who is a member that has been in Extension Homemakers less than 3 years, and that went to Tanya Lowrance of the Helping Hand Club.
Okay.
And outstanding homemaker for 1991 went to myself for 1991.
Well, congratulations.
That's a big honor.
Yes, it is.
I was really thrilled and surprised.
Well, it can go on to a nicer person. And one thing about it, you're one of the hardest workers I've ever seen in that.
There's a lot of hard workers in that group, so it's a big honor to win.
Okay.
And then we recognized a 50-year member yesterday, Marcy Niblett.
Oh, okay.
She was there to receive the award. And
really?
It's a great honor to the younger members to see what an older member, their accomplishments.
Okay. How many members do you have in this organization, just about?
Oh, you put me on the spot. Probably about 150.
That's great.
In Murray
That's
County.
Great. Well, that sounds like you had a marvelous time, and you've got a lot of upcoming events that they're all going to be involved in. What's coming up that's
we
next
have a
on the
busy
agenda?
spring plan. First thing is we participate in the Junior Livestock Show.
Oh, gosh.
And we have the opening event. It's the Ladies Lambs Lead. And this is for 4-H and FFA members.
That's always outstanding.
This is a new event. This is the 3rd year for it. And Extension Homemakers are proud to sponsor it. The young women in 4-H or FFA wear a garment made of 50% wool. They participate in an interview, and then they're judged on their poise and grace in their garment.
Channel 7 was invited several years ago to Lindsay to come up and tape that at their FFA and stock show. And we just thoroughly enjoyed it. And the little kids bringing the lambs in and with the new bonnets, it was beautiful. So I'm glad to see you doing that.
Well, this will be the first day of the livestock show. They'll have their interviews at 3 o'clock at the Extension office, and then they'll move to the fairgrounds where they will lead their lamb in, and some of the lambs are borrowed. But we would love to have the public to come out and see it and to encourage the young people.
I hope so, because it's so cute.
And that would be approximately 5 o'clock.
Well, we certainly want to be there and tape that, because that's outstanding.
Yes,
It's outstanding. What else you got?
Okay, we have our Southeast District Council meeting coming up March the 26th, and it will be in Stigler. And this is all the counties in our Southeast District, our annual meeting. And Johnny Mobley is our Southeast District representative, and she helps to plan that meeting. And there will be a full day of awards and recognition, and then workshops and leadership training.
Good, good, good. Okay. Then you've got the dress review coming up April the 16th.
Our annual dress review.
That is a dandy.
It's a lot of fun, and we learn a lot through that.
It's an all-day affair, isn't it?
Yes, we have a covered dish luncheon at 12 o'clock. The morning will be involved in judging, and we're going to have demonstrations for those who are out there to just watch and see what's going on.
That's April the 16th at the Murray County Fairgrounds.
Yes.
Yeah, at Fair Barn. All righty. Then you've got a house tour in May?
May the 4th, we have a house tour, and we're doing a little bit different this year. We've kind of made it, we've tried to pick up some unusual things. We're going to tour the Sulphur School of Ballet, which used to be the Presbyterian Church, and it's now a ballet studio and an apartment. And Kathy Capshaw has invited us to tour that. Then we're going out to tour B&R Farms Dairy, and I'm sure the ladies will enjoy that, to see the computerization of a dairy farm.
That's an exciting thing to see. All righty. And then you've got your educational tour May the 14th.
May the 14th, our education committee has put together a fantastic tour. We're going to be going up to see the Ronald McDonald House. And we support the Ronald McDonald House.
A lot of people in Murray County participate in that.
And so it'll be interesting to go up and tour that facility.
And you know, a lot of people from Murray County use it.
Yes.
It's come in very handy, so it's terrific. Well, Giovanna, it looks like you've got a full schedule ahead of you and a lot of work, and congratulations again on that honor they bestowed on you. And thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Bill.
If you're looking for some beautiful weather, it's still coming our way, and we'll be right back to tell you about it in a minute.
At Stillwater Milling in Davis, you'll find out that we're not just a feed and seed. At our Agri Center, you'll find everything for your home and garden, like fertilizer, rubber boots, veterinary supplies, pottery, work clothes, seeds, plants, garden supplies, and pet food. Stillwater Milling has all this and more. Start your lawn and garden off on the right foot this year with fine, high-yield, and ortho products. Don't hesitate to give us a call if you have any questions about your lawn or garden. Stillwater Milling Company, 200 South A in Davis.
Welcome to Walmart. While you're shopping, you'll notice there are thousands of items on our shelves, but the ones that matter are the ones you came to buy. That's why staying in stock is the job of every Walmart associate. It's the way of doing business we call the Walmart Promise, and we never stop working at it, day or night. The Walmart Promise. It's the difference between Walmart and other stores. The difference between sometimes and always.
The Walmart Promise at Sulphur and Pauls Valley. At Sooners in Sulphur, Davis, and Tishomingo, you'll find thousands of prices lowered. Sooners is making a stand against these hard economic times by buying smart and passing the savings on to you. We hope these price reductions will help you on your total budget and give you the power to create those well-rounded meals just like always. You'll find these price reductions all throughout the store, so come in today and check them out at Sooner Foods in Sulphur, Davis, and Tishomingo.
Well, we had a sunrise this morning of about 7:10 and expecting a sunset this afternoon of about 6:15. Looking at the map here, you can see that it's mostly sunny throughout all our region, except for Kansas up in that area, who's having a little bit of rain, and snow up north of there. We're going to have a strong high system that's affecting us today, as you can see here, with two highs, and this pressure ridge that has moved through the low has already moved out of our area and taken all the rain down into the southeast, which if you look down here, oh my goodness, they're getting drenched again like Texas was a couple of weeks ago. But we're in for a little bit of a dry spell here for a while. Now the temperatures are cooler somewhat with the high, but if you'll notice way up here in the corner of the northeast, you see a low that's building up here, and that's a strong pressure ridge that's forming between the high and the low, and that's going to push these temperatures on down and kind of warm up as we go along. And we're expecting that we're going to have several days now pretty warm temperatures. We're expecting today that it's going to be 59 to 60 degrees, And if you'll see the wind is coming out of the west to 10 to 20. Tomorrow, look at here. Oh, it's nice. The high is in full bloom out here, and no rain in sight for a while. So if you people are looking to get out in the garden or the yard doing some work, now's the time to do it, because it is drying up quite a bit. Because we're looking at sunny skies all the way, and this snow that you see out here in the northeast, it'll be a long time before it gets back to us. Well, here's our 3-day forecast. Wednesday, sunny, high of 60 and low of 40. Look at there, Thursday, 65, sunny with 45. And then Friday, 65 degrees again, 45, with about a 15% chance of rain, maybe in late p.m. So anyway, you've got 3 days right now of real fine weather to get some of that gardening done that you've been wanting to get out in the yard and do, and get around with it. And anyway, you'll enjoy it. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Steve Hall Oil Company has the plan for your fuel needs.